Hello, friends and fellow farmers. All right, we got some mail here. Human, I'm grateful I am for your aid in the Cave of Memories. This tablet is of memories. Accept it. With it, your memories may safely. You can revisit them. What does that mean? Okay, let's put this thing here. Sure, what is that? Oh, tablet of memories. Oh, that's interesting. Relationships. Yes. It's okay. It's not using. Here we go. I'm going to pull my mouse up. There we. It wasn't working with gamepad. You can replay all the memories that you have with different characters in the game. So we have like 3 memories with Scott. Well, that's a nice idea. So then you can just with the giants. You're 1 and 3 heart memories. And then if you just want to look at your romance options, we can look at Ben's, Ava, look at that. Yeah, okay, that's cool. And then underwater, we have no underwater memories. Okay, let's get back out of there. Neat. Am I able to... No. Can I place it though? It seems like a thing I could place. Huh. Okay, so I guess I just store it? I have no idea. When we need it. So let's put our other tools in here. Because I don't want to be back in this. I never even figured out what that does. I'm assuming it was like warp item like Stardew. So it is Monday, which is great because now I can crack all these things, understand what all of this is about maybe, and then I think that's the main thing. Let's go and get all of our stuff that's extant here. Oh. Okay, we'll put away our bars. We'll go sell this stuff. And we'll go put these away. Okay, that's, I don't know, I guess I could get more of these going. Well, goodness knows we have enough resources. Oh, what? Oh, I ran out, okay. It's like... and then we could do, I guess, more of these. I always forget you're actually going to run... It seems like you have so much of this stuff that you're never going to run out, but you do. And then that's that. Alright. So we got those cooking up. Let's head over into town. I think we'll go and see the... Actually, you know what? Let's go over to the Giants Village first. See if there's anything that we needed to do over here. It doesn't seem like it, but who knows? Okay, how's it going, Gort? Okay, Gort's all good. Gort's all good, man. Gort's feeling chill. Oh, this is our garden. Okay. What is the chieftain's house? This one, probably. What's up, bub? No, we're good. I think that's it. We're done that. So, I mean, we finished the main ocean thing. We finished this main quest here. I don't know where we are with our town business. I'm guessing not that far. We're town rank B. So it's we need we finish heritage. Okay, we're good with heritage points. We're good with ocean points. It's the museum. That would be the main thing that I think we're needing to do. With the heritage, getting the savannah accessible it gave you also 30 more points. So there is more to do, but we don't need it, I'm guessing. This whole thing could have been... Yeah, I mean, we haven't done any of those fish. Even this stuff, I mean, my kimchi will be done. We could get more points, I guess. I guess that ultimately, if I finish this, it would elevate my town ranking faster. In fact, I might have to get the town ranking. There's like 500 points left to get to town rank A. I'm not doing that. That's I can't. I mean, maybe it's really. Maybe that's a whole other level of story and stuff. I know they added some like end game level ranking stuff, like not quite Game Plus, but like some big thing. And I'm not gonna play that far in, but it's cool that it's there. I like that for the long term players who, because I can see where you hit your ceiling pretty hard. The basic mines are not interesting at all. The advanced mines do give you a bit more challenge for sure. And those combat rooms with all the baddies, if you were really wanting to grind on, baddie points, I guess that's fantastic. I was not. Okay, you know what? Let's get rid of these two. 37 is a lot. Okay. Okay, that's it. So let's go see. Like, if we don't find the missing skeleton in this batch, I'd be very stunned. Probably quicker to just look, but I don't feel like looking. I also feel like I'm gonna miss something. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. I guess I could probably have put a chest outside the, but I'm going to want to just sell all this stuff. We don't need any of these things then. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this stuff at this point. Okay, so there's 32 more of those. You know what, I'm going to go to the... Let's go get rid of the stuff at the woodlands here, because there's less of these. There's way more fossils. So definitely the mines, which, I mean, again, up until the version 1.1, definitely the game was not balanced. I think the trouble with getting fossils was high. Like, I could see now, like, I would never have, before this, there's no way I would have attempted, any of the deeper game play, like really chasing after stuff. I'm just like, no, it's too few and far between. Whereas this now makes it very feasible to actually go after it. So that's good. That's nice that this was all added. It's a very consistent amount of stuff that these things provide. So hopefully we'll get, the mystery geodes is the ones I'm hoping here are going to give us maybe the missing gemstones or things. But yeah, I can see how you would just grind then a little bit to find the missing stuff, and that's okay. It makes it definitely doable, which I think is really good. So you know what, will not knock the Cave of Memories. I think that was a really valuable addition. Because without that, it's too much. Okay, let's go and go over here. I guess we could have just sold them the ones that we didn't need. Let's go to the museum. Let's see if anything... There's got to be something here. There's a few things that don't look familiar, but we've given away hundreds of items. I start forgetting. One. The Veracite. Okay, that takes us to 310. Okay, let's go to Woodlands. I guess they'll buy all this stuff probably from me, won't they? Save a trip home. I mean, they should, I think. Maybe, we'll see. Shop, okay. I'm gonna switch, actually we can go down, there we go. Okay, so a decent number of ores, actually. Maybe I'll hang on to those for now, because we'll undoubtedly get more of this stuff. Okay. I don't know, what did we get, about 15,000 or something? don't recall seeing blue quartz previously. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything that we need. I forgot some things could have been up for offer, but I think we're past that point, aren't we? All right. So I'm just going to double check these. So I feel, I mean, again, I could have just sold them there, saved a trip. I don't. Do they buy the artifacts? Maybe. Oh yeah, right. And then the easy way to tell is, have we sold it? Yes. Okay, and then we'll put these things here. And then let's go back and... now the thing is, I don't know what to do with these fossils, these things. Put them there. We can't crack them. That wasn't an option. So I'm not sure what we do with those. Presumably we would find out at some point. They seem like kind of like a cool extra special end of game sort of thing, since they're only available in those mines. Process. Okay, now here we go. See if we get something out of this. These are basic ones, I think. But it could be basic stuff we're missing. I'm not going to read these out loud. It's just a lot of... It's a high variety. Well, okay, that variety is now diminishing. Okay, that's that. And I can't sell them back to her. That's a bummer. Okay. So we did, we maxed out our ability to do everything there. We had some equipment I didn't develop, but I mean we did a lot. The trash collectors, it would have been okay, I guess, in the ocean. The automation stuff, that's cool. I like that is there. I think if you're playing this as a farming game in the long run, it would have been really nice to have all of those things available. So no, that was well done. Okay, let's go see if any of these... I think the answer is going to be no. At which point it definitely affirms my... oh, okay. Yeah, none. Oh my gosh. But we did get we collected a reward. Oh, we got the wind gems. So there we go. That's done. So we got a wind giant hat. And then we got the... we did finish the gem collection, which gives us the chieftain statue. So we did the whole bottom row here. We got all the gems and then the vintage artifacts. We're missing one artifact, 6 critters, 2 sharks, like 15 fish, 4 insects, and 4 fossils. The fact that I got all those fossils and didn't see a single one, though, I'm not holding my breath on that. I think it's all very doable, but, whether I'd want to or not. Okay, does this just go away after a bit? I feel like it does. There it is. It sticks around for a while. Yeah, I feel satisfied, though, with the amount of museum and all of the things that we did. I think we made a good dent. I wanted to pop in. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of these spaces, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if I have to go up here. There we go, there's Millie. Moving around sections of books. That's not how you carry books, Millie. Just a second, I'm going to put this box down. Crash. Yeah, that'll do it. I can't even imagine trying to carry a box of books like that. Oh no, what a mess, let me help you. Thanks. As if today wasn't stressful enough, I just had to slip. We got a bunch of deliveries yesterday, more than usual, and I'd like to get the books out on the shelves as soon as I can. That said, I love getting deliveries. It's kind of a good stress. Okay, I have to clean it up. Would you mind giving me a hand? I need to find some books to complete a new series on the shelves. There must be somewhere in these piles. Let me know when you find any. Okay. All right, that was nice. We helped out. I like the idea that yeah, we just continue. Here's another one. We still, you know, Karen wanting to become mayor and running her whole thing. I don't remember how that, if there's a conclusive ending with that. Like, why are they still in town even? Okay, people, let's aim for grace over disgrace in our warrior pose today, shall we? Here come the kids. Oh, they're going to do yoga? Very good. There's 4 mats out for them. What are they doing? It looks kind of weird. It's yoga, duh. I've seen my mom do it at home. She's good at it. Hey there, kiddos. Care to join us? She might even teach these adults a thing or two. No, I don't know. Give it a shot. It's a good time. Don't sweat it if you don't nail it on the first go. Or, you know, all of us sort of fumbled a bit when we first started. Nobody's going to laugh or anything. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I want to join in. That's the spirit. Now let's all take a breath in and gracefully transition into the tree pose. Remember, this is about finding your inner balance, not endurance. And also, you're wearing your work clothes, so, you know, it's good you have your tools with you in case you need to build something mid-pose. Let's do the hammer pose. Oh, there they go. They got this. The kids would be the ones with the good balance and the limberness. Bravo, everyone, and a special shout out to our mini warriors. Not bad for first-timers. Oh, there we go. Community yoga. It wasn't that hard. I think I kind of like it. Oh, you liked it? Well, we're here every week. Feel free to drop by and show these old-timers how it's done. We will. Thanks, Leia. Okay, that was that. Is there anything else over here? Nope. All good. Okay. Let's head over to the store. Yeah, I have no idea how many cutscenes I have yet to, I think a lot of the ones I would need to uncover are going to be more around the dating and the individual, you know, all of the individual narratives. I suspect a lot of like the bigger ones we've probably seen at this point, although clearly some of those we haven't. There was a bunch we kind of saw out of sync, or just kind of odd timing. And I don't think it'd be going into anybody's house. So yeah, I'd say all told, I had a really good time with this game. As I just carry my skeletons with me everywhere I go. It's, you know, I think it's like every farming game that is, you know, following the same basic Harvest and Moon, story seasons, loops, Stardew Valley kind of thing. It's difficult to not be a clone, and not always in a bad way. And I think part of the reason, I think some people see this as being maybe too derivative of Stardew Valley, and it is very one-for-one in a lot of places, but I think one of the issues is that if you weren't, you're kind of, there's an expectation that players are expecting with these sorts of games. I think there's things that you need to do and provide, and if you didn't, it would have been off-putting to players. So I think, you know, giving the players what they kind of want is essential. So following some of the structure, it also grounds the players when they start playing. They get to know exactly what they're getting into. It's familiar. But then you start going off of that. Okay, we're in the inn here. Suki says it's really not a big deal. Just call and ask where they are. Alice, no, it's not like they're late. The blankets are supposed to get here today. You need to calm down and let me handle this. I'll call them tomorrow. Well, no, the blankets were supposed to be here by today. I don't know why you don't just call them real quick. At least confirm they did send them. No, I don't want to bother them yet, especially when they haven't done anything wrong. Okay, ladies, let me make phone calls. Now, what are we doing? You caught us at a bad time. Suki and I are waiting for the shipment of blankets, and Suki thinks we should complain. No, I don't. I don't want to complain. I just want to inquire to confirm they've been sent. Wants to inquire. What do you think? I should give them a call and find out where they are. Okay, I guess we can call them. All this time we've wasted, you would have made the call. See, cutscenes like that though, I'm guessing they build up over time. Like they're incredibly weird. They're not. They feel like fragments of narratives. They don't feel like complete things. They feel extremely weird. Those ones. Now, yeah, I think all told though, this game does a lot of unique things. Beyond the fact of just its appearance, it's so different than all the rest of the games in this genre. It's really impressive. I mean, you just look at every bit of design, like nonstop. I do catch myself just kind of marveling at the rooms. Like every time we enter a new space, the amount of love and care that went into it. Like, look at this bedroom. Like someone thought out all these things. Came up with the boat-based bookshelf. All those things. What do you see this like twice in your playthrough? Like, unless you're really pursuing a character in these spaces, you're not really ever going to see it. Now this, I don't know what this is. If there's ever a thing there. Maybe we need to get to know them. No idea. There's more detail in one small space I find in this game than you see in entire other games. So it's really quite remarkable. Anyway, yeah, I'm endlessly impressed by that. Still, this whole secret area thing, I'd never found I didn't feel resolved. Really, I'm still, maybe there's more plot that comes out at some point, but I think some of the narrative, if I'm going to play, I mean, at this point I've played like about 100 hours of this game. I feel like if there's narrative that's going to happen, it's bananas to me that it would be happening now. Like, it's weird that you have an area that you just are told about, or that you, like the savannah, we knew about it for so long yet couldn't access it. It felt excessive, the amount of time. And again, maybe I did things later that I could have done sooner. There's things like that, but at the same time, I think games need to somewhat accommodate that, and I don't know that this one did a great job of that. But I'm not going to terribly for that. It is, I think, from a player's perspective, as I'd said all along, I probably would have quit playing the game earlier. Based on some of that, I wouldn't have made it to the savannah. I definitely would have quit before the savannah, because I think it was way too, it was not clear what it was doing. Oh right, the backers hall here. And because of that, yeah, that's not great. That's not okay. This is a cool thing. It's a neat idea. What is this back here? Founder 00. I don't know why there's so many founders that have the same number there. Verba volant, scripta manent. Welcome to our world of games. Helped us back. Yeah, so there's some. I'm not going to read all these because this is an hour of beautiful messages that people have written. That's really cool. I love that people have put all this in here, and that you could come and leisurely messages that people made. I also love that there's these areas of the game that I like. There's probably dates that end up here. I'm gonna guess there's probably some cutscenes. In fact, I'm guessing there's not a lot to do for social things in this game. Like, that's cool. There's a place in Vancouver that has an entire whale skeleton in its lobby. It's astounding. Okay. So I don't know, we've got a lot of things that we've added here. Not sure what I'm missing, but Artifact Hall. Yeah, well, there we go. All right, let's head back out here. Okay, where else? It's now 6:30, so stuff's closing down. I'm going to keep going, though, because I really do want to go through all the buildings and confirm I haven't missed any Yeah, see, these are closed for the day. Okay, Randy, let's go home and we'll continue. Just make it a quick evening. So I want to just see if there's any other cutscenes or things that I've kind of missed. I'm just going to sell off everything here. Oh, you know what? No, we probably want to keep those other things. It's interesting, without... It seems a bit weird without the... we want to keep that. And where's the other one? Are those the two things? I thought there was another statue. The chieftain statue and... Oh, that must be it. Wood carving is 500. That's nice. Okay, looking. Yeah, that must be it. Okay, and then this thing. Oh, that's cool. It's hard to tell which way is facing forward. That's not it. Okay, can I... There we go. Oh. There. Now you can't interact with it, but it just looks cool. I definitely could have decorated my home. That would have been helpful. So we made 16,000 out of stuff, and then this whatever we made, another 10, 15,000 at the other thing, so probably 25, 30,000. I do think the festivals were well done. That's one thing I really appreciated in this game. I think the festivals were really nicely... those were nicely done. Like it's 8 o'clock. All right, so let's wander around here. Yeah, they were interesting. There was a lot of variety in the festivals, which was, I think, cool. See, there's so few tasks that are given here too. This is one of those. This didn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's once a week there's a task, but like I don't know. That it felt like that was very yeah. Not oh, it's just a toggle UI. No, there's nothing you can do. Just okay, I don't know why would it be looking back at myself? Where does this one look? Is it the same thing? It's the same thing. Clearly it's a different view. I'm gonna have to sit down now because my brain broke a little. Alright, let's go. We'll wander back over here again. I've given them a day. I feel like it was just done. It was like, when it's done, it's done. And we could definitely continue upgrading weapons and all of that jazz. So yeah, I think it's the strong points, and I think it's quite obvious to anybody that plays it, is its strongest point is definitely the all of the art is just like beyond good. It's amazingly good. Especially for, like I said, the number of like things that feel like one-offs in this game, that you're just like, all of this effort that went in, and yet, you barely, like this area, there was a thing that says it opens up the dig site at some point. So until then, I'm guessing I essentially don't have access to, oh, what does it say? Inspect. Need to complete additional offerings to gain access. Like, okay, so there'll be a quarry, essentially. Okay, cool. And then, like, I don't even... Something at some point happens with Buddy over here. Maybe you get a warp over here at some point? I mean, this area is just gigantic. There's food to harvest. It's not even like it's incredible. And then this dude here, you don't understand what they said. So at some point I'm guessing we gain understanding, but like how and why? Like, I don't know. Either maybe there's a warp that appears here at some point. It's not clear to me that there is. So anyway, this whole thing, like, what? There's so much work. Maybe that turns into a warp? I do not know. Or maybe there's one over here that I didn't see previously. Like you can go there and do stuff, but really I'm just watching monkeys clean themselves, like. Yeah, it's wild. I don't know. And again, maybe the dig site gives you access to, maybe there's a high level of fossils and stuff that helps you finish up things. I don't know if the fossils are just notoriously difficult to finish. Could be. Alright, we're gonna head out of here. Go visit Waku. Nope. And Cam. Everybody's good. Okay. They've learned how to coexist. They're living together without causing too much havoc. Again, the details. like, what? A box containing cans of hairspray. Just so lovingly done. Why, hello. Again, though, that said, do I feel the need to, like, resolve every little detail in the game? No. I can see how you'd want to if you really fell in love with one of the characters and, the whole design really spoke to you. I could see that you'd want to put the effort in. They did a tremendous amount of effort at creating a very holistic world. I mean, look at the school and all this. What is this? Like, see, like, this looks like a hologram thing. But it's related to the sun and the moon and I don't know, is that a thing, like, maybe we receive something like that later? These are mysterious things. Okay, let's go back over to the blacksmith. No. The recycling depot is a place, too, where I was a little... I assumed that something would come of that earlier. And it kind of didn't. There was one scene there. But I found that kind of surprising. And then, I don't like, is this... I guess we basically completed Puffer... Like, it's weird that Karen is still trying to run for mayor, but then, like, Pufferfish is in disarray. Like, so... this doesn't feel concluded to me, this whole narrative. I don't get it. She's still talking about her workers, but like, the vines have overtaken the entire place. It's chaos. So we've won. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. So let's go back over to the lab here. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything there. We'll try out, see if any of the stores have anything going on. Okay, here's something happening. Come here a second, will ya? Again, I suspect these are all friendship cutscenes that I'm going to be running into. I can't believe my father's going to work for me. Do you know how surreal that is? He built the vineyard from the ground up. This paragon of business acumen, and he never lets you forget it. I'm so excited, but I'm also terrified, You have no reason to be nervous. Look around you. Your shop is a great success in its own right. That's true, isn't it? I don't have to prove anything. Just kidding. He's your dad. So that's cool. His dad is working for him now. Okay, nothing. We could decorate our house. I'm not gonna... this too. I don't know if this is like a multiplayer thing. Not sure some of these things. pop into someone's house. Oh, here we go. He's getting fitted. Leah, Charles, would you stop moving? It's a bit hard to focus with your constant fidgeting. Okay. Good, just keep still. There's a kind of like lavishness to this town though, like a royalty, not just in this, but in all the locations, which is, you know, there's, I don't know how everybody, the economy here is booming. Okay, you're done, Charles, you can relax now. Where's the underclass in this place? Is it just Ben? Phew, finally. I have to go back to the clinic now. Also, here are the flowers you asked for. I mean, I guess it's a fantasy. It's a sim, you know, it's a sim-like fantasy. Do you need more? Ooh, everybody here wants to be upper middle class. Upper class. Yeah, but this will do for now. Thanks, though. You can go now. I mean, you got the working class with Dinta and Jocko, I guess. See you around, says Charles. Dusting herself off. Hi. Yes, can I help you? I'm trying to make a cape from dried flowers for my mom. Oh, like a jacket? Jacket? No, it's more than that. It's art. My mother is an art dealer, you see. She wears only the best of the best. With her birthday coming up, I'd like to give her something special. A cape made of dried flowers. Hey, you're a farmer or something, right? Do you think you can bring me wildflowers? My mother used to live on Coral Island. Coral Island flowers would greatly add to her art collection. Oh, look great. Let me know when you have them. If you excuse me, I have somewhere else to be. You may go. I was going to say no. I didn't get given that option. Given your attitude, like, how about doing this quest? Was that even a quest? Were we given a task? Yeah, we were. Flowers. Deliver 2 flowers to Leah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna push that forward. Let's go to the see Charles at the clinic. What's going on over here, Charles? Didn't we just do that last year? Yes, but it's important for you to get a blood test every year. It's just routine. It'll give us a snapshot of your overall health. Nothing to be nervous about. It's never nerve-wracking to wait for the results. I really don't like it. Yeah, but I'm with you on that. It's nerve-wracking. You should skip it. I don't think it's a good idea to not do it. Sorry, Charles. We're not helping. Waiting for test results can be uncomfortable. It's scary to think about what could be wrong, but you're a healthy man, Sonny. Besides, your blood work will help me detect any problems early. So if you're nervous about having an illness, the test will help us find the best solution as soon as possible. Yes, that's true. Okay, then. Let's do it. Alright, I'd like to get one brainectomy. No, brainotomy? Brainelectomy? I want my brain removed, Charles. No, he's not my advanced procedures. Yeah, it's just lavish. It's so lavish. It feels like if you've been to any touristy kind of places that have just, an area that has a touristy section, and they'll have this like incredible sort of like, I don't know, I guess aspirational touristy thing. It's a lot. All right, let's go back down over here. Because this was closed last time. Okay, nothing doing there. That's fine. Alright, I think that's kind of it. I think we've covered most of the areas. That's what I sort of wanted to do, was just peek around and see. I knew there was things I'd missed. I also know they're probably largely situational, like I've just triggered them because of gifting and all that, which could continue happening. So yeah, with the final thoughts again, I think the early part of this game, if you're wanting to kind of scratch that Stardew itch, I think you could do worse. I think this game does a good job of that. I think it gets all of the things that we like about the early Stardew. It does it well. I think it covers all the bases. I think when it comes the ocean questing, I think that's a fantastic addition. I think that's the one that really shines, where it's built on, it's built on what Stardew does, and it does it in a way that it felt like its own thing. I think it was really nicely done. That was probably my favorite part of the game. I think that was what is this? Where does this go? It doesn't even seem like there's a purpose to that. They've got a wine room out here, a wine room in here. Yeah, so I guess they run a vineyard, so selling those high quality bottles. Yeah, those feel like the parts of the game, like the early part and the questing. The questing, I was, when it related to the ocean, was good. The rest of this, I found it just too much fell apart, and it wasn't clear to me what the steps were for me to get a thing done. I found that frustrating. I'm sure that was obvious. It didn't. The breadcrumb trail wasn't great, so I did not enjoy a lot of that. Whereas I feel like I could have or should have a little bit more. Hey, kid. What are you guys doing? See, I don't get this. You can't use this recycling center. Like, I don't even understand some of the things that, like, there must be a thought here about something that's going to happen. Like, we could change things in for bigger things or something. My guess is it just never got around to it, is if I had to guess. Because recycling at home is kind of, if you wanted to recycle massive volumes, I suspect this would be the place. But it's not working or whatever. So there's surprisingly things like that in the game where you're like, the game is so beautiful, but then you run into something that's like kind of not fully baked, and you're like, it's surprising. Like all these scenes, these lovely, the flower, or like the decorative elements. I did like the flowers. Everything, like through all the seasons, these things are really nicely done. So yeah, I think the artwork, the questing falls a part of it. I think the grand narrative to me, I don't know that I was fully satisfied. I like that plot with the giants. However, I think it went on too long and weird, and the whole savannah was, I'm sure there's more to do in the savannah, but I'm frankly kind of burnt on all of that. I'm tired. I don't want to explore more out there. I think the main thing was to get out there, to get to the cave, to get that done. There's no map, so even if we wanted to really explore more, we can explore here more, but the savannah doesn't really present that same kind of idea to us. This, again, to me felt like the bigger part of the game. This almost felt like a game unto itself in some ways. The relationship stuff was fine. I didn't feel any, huge 10% processing time on bee houses and mushroom logs, or sell price forage. I'll do sell price. Some of the stuff here, like the combat, we're still only on level 6. Like that's weird. That's out of balance with the rest of the game. There's no way that with the amount of combat we did to go through the initial mines, even several times going through chunks, that feels out of whack with, say, the amount of fishing I did. So that doesn't scale very well. And then at that point, I'm going into the final mines at level 6 combat. Like that's not balanced. And I don't mind going and doing the combat. So like I did enough of it. It should have worked out. The town rank thing was a bit weird to me. It makes sense now that I see it and really stare at it, and as we finish things. Heritage, though, why are we at rank B when we've completed the points required? This system doesn't seem fully... I don't know. I like the idea of it, but it wasn't well presented. Maybe the UI here could have been clearer on, like, if I went to this, I could have clicked on this and then could have seen more information, perhaps. The fact that it has a mouse over suggests that there's a maybe there was intended to be a menu or something here, and or a way to give me more information. That just kind of falls apart. I did find it a bit weird, and it took me more thinking than it should have to understand it. And even like I said, even though that I'm done this, I'm still only rank B. So I need to finish more things. However, then why do I have all the points? That doesn't make any sense. So definitely, we didn't quite make 1 million. 976,000. Look at that. I don't know if so there's still characters I haven't met? Is that the deal? I guess. I don't know. There's underwater stuff we could be doing still too. The whole thing with Karen, I again felt not fully resolved. I felt like this game needed to get released but wasn't fully baked. It was enough that you could really enjoy it and play it, but I think some of the narrative things and maybe some of the finer sandpapery edges let you down a little bit, especially compared to how refined the presentation is. The art style is so good, everything is so well put together that I think when when things fall apart, it's more glaring almost because the game itself is so impressive, and that's hard to square. I think that's the thing that I found the most difficult to kind of, get together was why does this feel this way? So yeah, I think, let's see, how many points do we have any in the shop? No, we have 300 points. So yeah, you can get all of these things too. That's kind of cool. All these ridiculous scarecrows. So we could get like, our little buddy here. Oh. Oh, okay. The other ones interestingly came like, oh, there it is. The other ones came right away. These cover like massive areas. Wow. That's cute. Yeah, that's cool. So you need one scarecrow for the whole area. There's a lot of nice little details. I did enjoy the way a lot of it came together. The aging barrel, again, I'm assuming maybe I had to upgrade my house in order to get that. I don't know. It wasn't clear. So there's a lot of things like that where it was a struggle to figure out the path forward on some of the things. At any rate, I enjoyed my time with it overall, despite moments of frustration. I'm glad I pushed through to the point I got to, but I have no interest to play any further. I can see that there's more game. I think if you locked in on the relationship element, or you really wanted to learn more about things, or you just were a completionist, I like that you could continue on and get that done. Definitely felt like you could have used some credits maybe to roll at some point to let you know you've completed the main narrative, or to really, I don't know, I guess, like this tells me I'm done with the giants. But sometimes it's hard to know exactly when you're done with a thing in a game, just other than the main quest line disappearing. All told, pretty good. Yeah, I think that's about it. What do you think, Kitty? Yeah, we could have got a magic to join our Libby as well. Let's turn that off. At any rate, and I didn't upgrade the house as well as I could have, and furniture and all that. So there's elements of the game I definitely did not do a very good job with, that I could have done a better job and had more fun with. I think the same goes for most games. I tend to just be focused more on the narrative and the quest lines, and see where's the edges of the game and what's going on in the game. The finer details, like, sometimes I bounce off of, and I should have put more care into probably decorating stuff, but there was upgrades to do. What are you going to do? At any rate, I appreciate everybody who stuck in here with me, and I hope it was an enjoyable series despite any grumblings I had. And yeah, thanks all, and we'll see y'all next time. Till then, bye-bye.